China's eye on China's medium to long-term competition with the United States, Beijing is rushing to develop a new type of submarine, an effort the United States is closely watching. The Chinese military is upgrading its fleet of nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines, which are capable of carrying strategic missiles. In late September, drills in the South China Sea involved a Jin-class nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine. It is not uncommon in China for such exercises to be displayed in public. According to several Chinese military-related websites, the new type under development is capable of navigating at a maximum speed of 32 knots or about 60 km per hour and a depth of 600 meters. It is said to be capable of carrying 16 to 24 JL-3 or Giant Wave 3 missiles, a new type of SLBM that has a range of around 12,000 kilometers. The newer model is believed to be capable of hitting the U.S. mainland with missiles launched from the South China Sea, further enhancing nuclear deterrence against the United States. Ballistic missile submarines, also known as SSBNs, are part of the three pillars of the country's strategic nuclear triad, which provide strike power from land, sea and air. Because they can carry out covert operations underwater, the SSBNs will serve as a second strike capability, to retaliate with nuclear missiles in response to a preemptive nuclear strike. China has positioned its SSBNs as a force that will ultimately guarantee nuclear deterrence against the United States and has kept its actions secret. A diplomatic source in Beijing said, China may have flaunted its enhanced capabilities before the Communist Party Congress, at which Chinese President Xi Jinping's third term will be confirmed. The SSBN participating in the exercise is the latest model and entered service in April last year. Jin-class SSBNs can carry up to 12 SLBMs, which can carry nuclear warheads, and the latest models can carry SLBMs with a longer range than older models. Improvements are being made to make it easier for missiles to reach the U.S. mainland. An English-language newspaper in Hong Kong reported in late September that two new docks were under construction, based on an analysis of satellite photos taken in mid-September from China's military submarine base in Hainan province. The base has undergone expansion work over the past few years, and 3 Jin-class SSBN and 1 Shang-class nuclear-powered attack submarine, whose primary mission is to attack surface ships and submarines, are confirmed to have docked there. Attack submarines are also known as SSNs. Expansion work is being carried out in anticipation of an increase in the number of nuclear submarines in service, said a source familiar with the internal affairs of China military. The Yellow Sea and East China Sea are shallow, and the Chinese military uses bases in Hainan province, which overlooks the vast and deep South China Sea, as SSBN bases. The U.S. government led by President Joe Biden is increasingly concerned about strengthening China's nuclear capabilities, stating in the Nuclear Posture Review Midterm Guidelines for a Nuclear Weapons Strategy released in March this year that maintaining nuclear deterrence and expanded deterrence commitments remains a top priority for the United States. Country. Assuming that the United States will develop its nuclear capability with China in mind, the Xi administration is promoting upgrading its SSBN capabilities as part of building a nuclear capability that can compete with the United States. The Chinese military currently has at least 6 Jin-class SSBN. However, there is a problem with their stealth, and sources close to the matter say, a new type is being developed under Xi's direction. For a Jin-class SSBN carrying JL-2 or Giant Wave 2 missiles, which have a range of 8,000 kilometers to attack the U.S. mainland, it must operate in waters far from mainland China, for example, by going beyond the first island chain line connecting the Nansei Islands and the Philippines, which would involve a higher risk of being detected. However, a source said it would take at least 10 billion yuan or around 200 billion to build one Jin-class submarine. It will cost 20 billion yuan to build a new one. SSBNs are very expensive and difficult to mass produce.